Stop. Everyone keeps talking about whether Keely Hodgkinson can beat Audrey Werro. But what if that's no longer the biggest story? Because the woman who just ran the fastest losing 800 meters in history is now chasing a record that has survived 43 years. A record many people believe should have been broken decades ago. Some even question whether it should still exist at all. For more than 4 decades, Olympic champions, world champions, and some of the greatest middle distance runners ever have all failed to erase number 153.28. Now Keely Hodgkinson has one chance on home soil to do what nobody else has done since 1983. If she succeeds, British athletics will witness history. But if she fails, the most controversial world record in track and field survives once again. Here's what really happened. Just a few weeks ago, Stockholm completely changed women's 800-meter running. Keely Hodgkinson arrived looking unstoppable. She had already broken the world indoor record earlier this season. She was the reigning Olympic champion, the reigning world indoor champion. Everything pointed toward another victory. Then, a 22-year-old Swiss runner named Audrey Werro shocked everyone. Coming into the final straight, Werro found another gear. She crossed the line in 1 minute, 53.98 seconds. The third fastest women's 800 meters in history. Keely wasn't slow, far from it. She ran 1 minute, 54.33 seconds, the fastest race of her entire career. A brand new British record. And somehow, she still lost. It became the fastest losing time ever recorded in the women's 800 meters. Then Paris happened. Werro somehow ran even faster. 1:53.80. Now suddenly, 2 women had moved closer to the world record than anyone expected. And the impossible suddenly looked possible. Now the spotlight shifts to London, July 18th. The London Diamond League. Keely's home crowd. Her home stadium. Her biggest opportunity. But here's the twist. Almost. Nobody expected Audrey Werro won't even be racing. The woman who beat Keely twice, the fastest runner in the world this season, isn't on the start list. That changes everything. Because Keely isn't racing another athlete anymore. She's racing the clock, and she's chasing a ghost that's been waiting since 1983. That ghost belongs to Jarmila Kratochvilova. Back in 1983, she stopped the clock in 1:53.28. No woman has matched it since. 43 years, generation after generation has failed, but this record has always carried controversy. Kratochvilova never failed a drug test. No official evidence ever proved she cheated. Yet many fans have questioned performances from that era because several Eastern Bloc countries were later found to have operated state-sponsored doping programs. Even today, that debate hasn't disappeared. In 2017, European athletics even proposed wiping out many historical records from that period. The proposal failed. The record survived. And today, Keely Hodgkinson has the chance to attack one of the most debated records in athletics history. Here's the challenge. Keely's personal best is 1:54.33. The world record sits at 1:53.28. That's just over 1 second. It sounds tiny. Over 2 laps, it's enormous. Keely herself admits breaking this record needs a perfect storm, perfect pacing, perfect weather, perfect execution. Everything has to go right. And without Audrey Werro pushing her, finding that extra second may actually become harder. Still, this season has already shown us something. The women's 800 meters is moving faster than anyone imagined. What looked impossible only months ago now feels within reach. On July 18th, Keely Hodgkinson won't just be racing for another Diamond League victory. She'll be chasing one of the oldest, most controversial, and most untouchable records in all of athletics. If she breaks 1:53.28, it could become one of the greatest moments in British sporting history. If she doesn't, the ghost of 1983 survives another year. So here's the question. Will Keely Hodgkinson finally destroy the 43-year-old world record? Or is 1:53.28 still the most untouchable mark in track and field? Let me know your prediction in the comments. And subscribe, because history might be waiting in London.